Excuse me, sir. Can I talk to you for a second?
What the fuck are you talking about?
I am talking about a hotline straight to heaven that this state makes illegal. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about.
I don't give a fuck about reefer.
No, they rigged the vote. I saw the ballots. It's a lie.
It's democracy at work, amigo.
Democracy can suck my fatty. Democracy only works when it lets intelligent people do what they want. This is tyranny by morons.
Yeah, well, I got things to take care of in a little place called reality.
You want a drag?
Nah, I'm not a drug guy.
This isn't bushweed. This is mana. I grow it myself. No paranoia, no weirdness. A passport to nirvana.
Fuck it, give me this.
Yeah, here, you'll hardly feel it. Yeah, I smoke all day and I'm fine. It's a pure, mellow high. But I do get concerned about the monsters. Yeah. I mean...
I'm sure they're nothing serious, but, I never let them get too near.
Oh, the fuck is that? I'm not smoking! Are we finished yet? Any more of you freaks out there?
Oh, shit. Oh, feels so good.
And after that, you see, the liquor companies push for continued prohibition, which is complete insanity. So I take it I can count on your support.
The fuck just happened?
What are you talking about? We discussed globalization, the state.
Stay the fuck away from me.
What? But it's a good cause.
He's got my bike!
Forgive me!
Oh, shit! Screw this. This shit ain't worth it.
Oh, thank fuck you got it. Thanks, man. Seriously, you saved my ass. Oh, you're the man, buddy.
Ah, forget it. I gotta pretend like I'm a good guy sometimes.
I think I'm in love. You and me.
I'm completely crazy here. I'm almost mad. I'm impotent rage. Get me excited, and I'll get crazy. Get me crazy, and I'll get excited.
So how's life as a superhero?
Having about as much fun as you'd imagine.
I hear you.
Insanity! Going mad here. Fucking break.
I sourced the new color yarn!
Shit, you got that?
See all the best nights in Vinewood, like where famous people shit. Get your tickets now. Vinewood's oldest and least pleasurable tour company. Forget the rest. Go with the least.
What's shaking? I love that car.
Tickets for the most shameless tour in Vinewood. Get them right here. As I am contractually obliged to say, buckle up, everyone. It's showtime.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sort of in between jobs right now. Hey, buddy!
Vinewood is often referred to as the anal bleaching capital of the world. On your right, you'll see the world-famous Gentry Manor Hotel, a legendary party hangout for actors and rock stars and people trying to have sex with actors and rock stars. Built in 1921, it's been the scene of some classic Vinewood scandals over the years. One of my personal favorites was Al DiNapoli's overdose in 2002 after a chimpanzee blasted an 8-ball up his rear door with a water pistol. Fantastic! They say that on any given day there are at least 2 dead party girls in the trash cans round back. Isn't that great? Okay, smartphones at the ready, celeb spotters. We are now approaching the legendary nightclub, the Dungeon Crawler. Opened in 1996, the club is famously owned by actor Bruce Spade, who has a custom-built, elevated VIP table so that he looks the same height as everyone else. It remains one of Vinewood's hottest night spots for the rich and famous to do drugs and date rape impressionable fans. Play your cards right, and now... The Dungeon Crawler was in the news again recently when comedian Morgan Chester allegedly ran over a doorman in his SUV for not laughing at one of his jokes. Oh, and now a treat for you closet glam rockers on board. We're coming up to the infamous Tequila La Rock Bar. Back in the day, this was a restaurant run by the mob until it got shut down over the Adam's apple in the soup controversy of 1982. It reopened as the Tequila La Bar in 1983 and soon became a mecca for hair metal bands and fans from across the country. It's rumored that the Love Fist song Dangerous Bastards was written about a night they partied here on mescaline with some transgender twins. Now, this house up ahead is one of the many private residence of action movie director Mark Fostenberg. Fostenberg still maintains he was out of town when a 15-year-old Mexican girl was found dead in his pizza oven in 2007. The case was settled out of court and all charges were dropped. The girl's family now live on the next street. So this is the house of television exercise guru The Craze. You might have seen him degrading himself recently on Rehab Island. Do any of you remember the 80s? Huh, strange times. People didn't go to the gym back then. They did jumping jacks in front of the TV and leg warmers and headbands. The Craze swapped his gold lame leotard for a crack pipe in the 90s, but is reportedly now clean and in the best shape of his life. That's Vinewood's code for, he's trying to make a comeback. is the home of celebrity wild child Martha Turn. Daughter of 70s comedy star Joni Term, Martha spent her teens partying on booze, her early 20s partying on coke, and her mid-20s staring at her shoes on heroin. Her tell-all autobiography about the difficulties of growing up really rich in Vinewood only sold 30 copies last year.
Oh, he looked cooler in that movie. Oh, I saw this place in about 500 movies.
Just up ahead is another place to see and be seen in Rockford Hills, the Richmond Hotel. An iconic entertainment industry hangout, sleazy producer types have been promising to make young girl stars here for over 100 years now. Not gonna lie, I did some shameful things in that lobby bar in my youth, but I've put that period of my life behind me now.
I'm glad we did.
I should remind you this is a no-smoking bus. Unless, of course, it's medical marijuana, then you're all right.
Hi! How you doing?
Hey, look! A collagen convention.
I didn't even know this was here.
Someone needs to make it so, like, you can get an avatar to do this for you.
I was a member of the jury in the 1991 movie Last Will and Testament. They cut my line. Here you can see the landmark Wiesel Theater, which was opened here in Morningwood in 1930. Some of the biggest movies in history have premiered at this theater, including Blue Blood, Shoulder of Orion, and The Many Wives of Alfredo Smith. You might remember the controversial premiere of the gladiator comedy Lions and Donkeys in 1984, when star Chip Hampton walked up the red carpet with two slaves in chains.
Wow, that's some cool shit over there. Wow, look at that.
This one was like interested in financing, but I have to say the latest.
Did George Washington sleep there?
Is everyone having fun? And now to our left, ladies and gents, Richard's Majestic Studios. The product placement for classics like Nelson and Naples and Rum Runner, and the not-so-classics like Vinewood Zombie and Shoulder of Orion 2 was shoehorned into the final edits right behind those very gates. Everyone has a favorite Solomon Richards movie. An American Divorce really helped me through a difficult time when I was bankrupting my first husband. Oh, come on, don't people in the Midwest watch movies? You must have seen Defender of the Faith. No? Wow, tough crowd.
I knew there was life outside Chinese school.
I'm so going to bleed about this.
Vice City has sexier Latina girls, but they're all smart here.
Count yourselves lucky, my prescription just got renewed this morning.
Did you know that? I did. The federal government should sterilize this whole fucking city.
Okay, people, get those cameras out. This is Portola Drive. You won't have a better chance to spot a celebrity in its natural habitat. As you can see, the recession hasn't hit this part of town very hard. These are some of the most offensively high-end designer stores in the country. And now, some fun trivia for you. There have been a number of movies shot on Portola Drive, mostly awful ones about rich idiots, including the blockbuster 2005 romantic comedy, Shoe Whore, that's credited with sending women's rights back 50 years. The store we're passing now is where British star Charlotte Crown was caught on film in the changing room, eating and purging the same burrito over and over again, just like a dog.
Someday, I'm gonna buy that. Maybe it's a tax write-off.
This is the Epsilon Center. Anyone with red hair, please cover it for your own safety. If you really want to meet a famous celebrity, this place is packed full of them. Take an introductory course. It changed my life. Kiflop! Just up ahead on the right is where Delancey Medua's septum fell out after a ketamine party.
Imagine if this was all like an app.
I so want to get laid by an LS girl, man.
Oh my God!
This is giving me such a fresh look at this
Remember, these people are rich and beautiful. That makes them better than us.
Good to see you.
True.
Oh, the Sparky. I get really chafed. Is that a woman or a
Oh my
man?
God, Carmen? I haven't spoken to you in years. Yeah, I work with Scotty.
My parents never told me about this stuff.
That car totally. Your car is the shit. So hot.
Why are my shots never as good as the ones in the movies?
Keep those cameras out and fingers on the trigger. Celebs are skinny and fast.
I never knew a place with so many hot chicas. It couldn't be that dangerous. There's so much to learn about. Whoa!
So far, I've counted 32 pairs of fake tits.
And here is City Hall. This is where the mayor's office is, if any of you care. You might recognize this building from the 20-minute final dogfight to save Earth in the movie Invasion Los Santos. To the left, you'll see a spot where a pizza boy claims that Play Peachy Jackson asked him to remove his shorts.
Visionaries like me, things like that happen. Wow, that's some cool shit over there.
You'll recognize this stretch of road from those videos of Jill von Krastenberg with the Romanian shot put team.
Take a picture of that.
I don't give a shit. I'm not looking.
What? Oh, hi, Mom.
This town needs visionaries to keep commissioning things like that. Not pay taxes.
Yes, I know.
Don't you just love people you've never met and would have you arrested if you came within 10 feet of them?
Oi, wanker! Fuck you! You fucking piece of shit! Everything looks better on a monitor.
And here we have the beautiful Oriental Theater. Riots broke out on the theater's opening night in 1928 as desperate fans tried to get upskirt shots of the legendary silent movie star Miriam Turner, much like you're doing today, except with really heavy cameras. My daughter tells me it isn't politically correct to say Oriental anymore, but considering some of the other common terms for Asians in the 1920s, the name could have been a lot worse. There's a saying that to go to Los Santos and not see the Oriental Theater is like going to China and not visiting a burger shop. You know, I've never really understood what that means, but... And here we are, back on the Strip. As they say in Vinewood, that's a wrap, folks. I hope I managed to take your minds off the economic downturn for just a little while. I'd like to remind any Europeans that 1% is an insult, not a tip. Enjoy the rest of your vacation.
I bought 285 last weekend. You know that's the truth. How you doing, man?
You can ignore me, but you cannot ignore the truth. The truth is that dinosaurs are a lie that people believe because they are too weak. The world is only 157 years old. We are all descended from the same tree. Find out more at epsilonprogram.com. Kiflon.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, great. Really great. How are you? Well, I know how you are.
Do ya?
Yes, it's obvious. It's really obvious. Once you've studied the literature and done the classwork and studied in a group, it's really obvious. I'm getting really close now. Close to everything. And you, well, you're still lost. You live in the happiest place in the world, and yet you feel like life is passing you by? That's because you don't know anything at all. Everything you know is a lie. Everything. Listen, brother, if you're interested in the truth, go to epsilonprogram.com and prepare to be amazed. Remember, the tract has not yet been written.
Okay.
Hey, live with your doubts, brother. I'm happy with my certainties.